Hello, children. A very good morning to everyone. So, last class we have discussed about the measuring of length of a straight line and curved line. Okay, we are using our measuring scale to measure the length of a straight line, and we have used one thread to measure the curved line. After that, we are using that thread to measure its length by using a scale. In this way, we have measured the length of a straight line and curved line. Okay, this is our measuring of length, and we have learned how to measure any object properly. And for that reason, some precautions also we have learned. Please go through your book and try to understand it. So, today we will discuss the measuring the diameter of a spherical object. Okay, children, how can we measure the diameter of a spherical object? Before knowing this thing, first we will find out what is the diameter of a spherical object. Okay, children, what is your spherical object? That is your sphere-like structure. This is not circle. This is our sphere. Okay, sphere means three-dimensional structure. Can you give me an example of our sphere? Yes, that is our football, cricket ball, our earth is our sphere. Okay, so it is difficult to measure the diameter of a spherical object by using measuring tape. Okay, children, because it is round in all the surfaces, you cannot put the scale or measuring tape to measure it directly. For that reason, we have to use some tricks so that you can measure the diameter of that ball can be easily. So, for that reason, what we have to take? We take one scale or ruler and two rectangular blocks. Okay? So, here the figure you can see two rectangular blocks are there. In between that, we have put one ball. Take your football and put it inside the two blocks. You can also do it at your home. So, children, here see. How can I measure the diameter of this ball by using this scale? Here two rectangular blocks you have kept like this. In between you will put the ball. Now the ball is in a constant position. What will you do? You keep the ball in the flat surface and held between two blocks so that it should not move. And then you put the meter scale in such a way that it will measure the distance between two sides. Okay, children, you can see the inner edge is touching with your spherical object. So, if I will find the distance between inner edges of the blocks, then I can know the diameter of our spherical object or our ball. Isn't it, student? If you will see properly, our diameter means what? It is a line, it touches two ends of your sphere or circle and passing through its center. Okay? So, when I will measure the distance between inner edges of the two blocks, I can get the diameter of the ball. So here you can see what is the distance is there in between the two edges. That is nearly your 4.2. Okay, children, see you can measure from 4 to 8.2. So it will come how much? 4.2 centimeter. In this way, you can also measure the diameter of your football. If you can do it at your home, it will be helpful for you to understand. So, another thing is that it is our vernier caliper. Okay, this instrument you might have not seen. This is in our physics lab. When you will do measuring small lengths nearly your 0.1 millimeter, at that time you are using this instrument, that is our vernier caliper. So it is an instrument which is used to measure the length, breadth or height of a small objects, and it can measure your length up to 0.1 millimeter. Now we will learn how can we measure the thickness of 1 rupee coin. So children, if I will take only one single coin and I want to find out its thickness, can I use my scale to measure it? If I will use, then also it may not come correct. Okay, so what can I do? So I can use vernier caliper also to measure it. Otherwise, if you don't have vernier caliper, what you can do? So what will you do? You bring same types of coin. Okay, 10 or 12 number of coins you bring and you count it and pile up the coin in this way. You make a stack. Then what will you do? Take your scale or ruler near it. In this figure you can observe it, you can understand it. Now what will you do? Note down the total length of the stack of the coins of the same size. Okay children, here you can see when I have kept these coins in this way and I put one ruler near it, it is coming nearly here 3.3 centimeter. Okay, so what can I do to find out the thickness of one coin? For that reason, what will you do? You use one formula, that is our total length of the stack by number of coins. Is it not, student? Like this you can find thickness of one coin. Okay, suppose I am giving you one example. For that, from that you can easily understand. Suppose I wanted to buy 10 chocolates. Okay, I have 50 rupees and I will go a shop. There I will give 50 rupees to them and I ask them 10 chocolates. Then children, how much rupee for one chocolate? That is your 50 divided by 10. 50 is your total amount and 10 is your number of chocolates. So for one chocolate, how much you have to pay? That is your total money divided by number of chocolates. That is how much it will come? 50 divided by 10, that is your 5 rupees. So each chocolate is your 5 rupees. In the same way, you can find out the thickness of a single coin. What will you do? Total length of the stack, okay, or how many coins you will pile up, that total length which you have counted by using your ruler or you have observed from a ruler, divided by how many number of coins you have used there. Then you can get the thickness of a single coin. Okay children, in this way you can use your some coins to measure the thickness of a single coin. So these all are your measuring different types of things. Okay, so we are measuring the length of your straight line, curved line. Then we have understood how will you measure the diameter of a sphere. Then we have understood what is the use of vernier caliper. Vernier caliper is an instrument which is used to measure the length, breadth or height of small objects. It can measure up to your 0.1 millimeter. Then measuring your small lengths, how can you measure it? By using these tricks like your thickness of coin. Okay, your thickness of one paper. Like this you can use. In this process you can find out its value. Okay children, hope all of you have understood. Thank you.